Hey guys, we're Barkada Banter, and my name is Anne,
My name is Grace.
and we're Barkada Banter.
We are Barkada Banters. Um, so what are we talking
So basically, we're two friends that were originally from the Philippines and has moved to Ireland for so many years now, and we just thought that we want to do something together as best friends, and I think we both think that this is a big step.
Yeah. See, Anne doesn't really hang out with me that much, so we had to. I had to find a reason to do things together with
That's
her.
not true. I'm just busy.
Precisely, you don't have time for me
That's
anymore.
not true. But yeah, hopefully we'll keep this going since we started already. But yeah,
Okay, so that's us. I guess we should initially introduce each other. Like,
introduce yourself.
oh, my name is Grace. As mentioned, we are from the Philippines. I'm specifically
Mm-hmm.
from the southern part of the Philippines.
A
Um,
beautiful place.
okay. I came here because my mom moved here. Me and my brother, I suppose, came up here together, and a single mom. And
She's not the single mom. It's
I'm
her
not. No,
mom.
no, 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 no. It's my mom's a single mom. But yeah, and me and Anne met during our high school years.
I think we initially met during 2007, 2008 when I first moved here, and like here being here in Ireland, I think it's like Filipino communities are very close knit, especially back then. Like if you're living in one town, you know every single Filipino there.
Mm.
So she was living in one of the auntie's house, one of the tita's house, and that's I think how we met. And
What?
then yeah,
I know, bro. I lived with my mom, but the aunties
n-
lived near us.
next door
I
or
think,
something
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
And then we asked you, remember, do you want to play badminton?
Oh,
That's our
yeah.
initial meeting.
Honestly, I don't remember that time, but I do remember um actually getting to know you guys was when I went off to the Philippines for a little holiday. I always go beginning of my school year
Mm-hmm.
because it's the cheapest time to go.
Yeah, yeah.
So I came in, I think, was it second year or
Uh,
third year that I came back, and I came back with my name on the poster for a talent show.
oh, I'm pretty sure we met before that though.
Well, we must have met because my name was there and you guys put it on. I didn't know who
Yeah,
you guys were.
yeah. So it was for a talent show back then in school. My God, this was in 2000. My God, it's over 15 years
Yeah,
already. That's
yeah.
crazy.
You guys made me learn tinikling. I've never heard of it before, which was cool.
Which is, by the way, which is really, really good. I think for like it's very traditional dance in the
Yeah,
Philippines, and I think having to know it because of that,
yeah,
I think that's a privilege.
yeah. It was really fun. It was fun seeing you guys struggle to jump in between
Oh
those.
yeah, it was me and ano pala, Luis.
Yeah,
Oh, but you were on it, no?
yeah. But I never. I only did the bamboo holding thing
Yeah.
because I was too scared to go in between
Where
them.
did we even get the bamboos from?
I don't know. One of the titos.
What the hell? That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was fun though.
It was
It's
really fun.
yeah.
We didn't make it through the finals or
It-
semifinals. We
yeah.
didn't win anything, but
We got through the stage.
yeah, I think we're representing the country
Filipino,
itself
yeah.
was good, but I think we're just not initially good dancers back then, and the
Yeah.
other thing. This is our first one.
It was pretty fun though. It was so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's how we started really hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah. So for me, so I'm Anne. My name is Anne, and I've lived here in Ireland for about since June 2007. Actually, I moved there June 17, 2007.
That's very precise.
It's very, very precise. I remember that day like so clear to me because everything was so new to me. Even like I remember looking out the window from the airport going to the house. And
Really?
I was like so amazed as a kid.
How old were you when you were eating?
10, turning 11.
Oh wow. I moved here when I was 7, I think, or barely
Yeah,
7.
I know. I wouldn't. Same as my sister then, Lynn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, she was very young back then. But first, it was my mom that was over here. And then after a few years, it was our turn to move here with me, my sister, and my dad. And
The rest is history.
yeah, but it's so crazy to think it's been 17, 18 years.
Mm,
18
yeah.
years this year. And for you more. 20 years.
Yeah, been here 20
Ew!
years. It's been too
20
long. I miss
years.
the sun. Ireland has no sun.
No. No. Well,
There
it
is, but
does,
not
but
really.
then not really. Like, it's like 4 seasons in a day.
Mm.
So whoever doesn't like know about Ireland, Ireland is in Europe, just beside UK, and it has the most unpredictable weather ever.
Well, Ireland and the UK pretty much have the same weather, really.
Yeah, but they're so unpredictable.
Yeah.
It's so unpredictable. That's why if you guys visit Ireland, it's beautiful and all, but always bring an umbrella.
Bring your no, the umbrella doesn't work here. Cause like even if you have an umbrella, it'll just fly away. So
True.
bring your jacket and your shorts
And slippers and boots.
and slippers and boots.
That's great. But like Ireland is great. It is expensive, I think. But I think like living here, I've actually wouldn't think of living somewhere else initially.
Mm,
Except for recently, I'm obsessed with like I think I want to move to Spain. Really, I think my
mm.
life is there. But
You can totally do that. You work remote.
but then maybe it will affect my salary since we have a treaty with the Spain. Blah blah blah,
Mm,
taxes and all because yeah, it's a bit complicated.
yeah, unfortunately. So, but you're Irish, so
Mm,
you'd have an Irish contract.
yes, but if I want to have the Irish address.
Oh, well, please use this one.
Yeah, no, it's about the IP and all.
Yeah,
It's about the legal. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't wanna get into it, but yeah, the thing with me is I work from home basically like 90% of the time. That's why that could be a possibility, but yeah,
Sana all
sana
is what they
all,
say.
sana all,
I have to
sana
go.
all don't have to work.
Yeah,
Sana all, we don't have to work
be the
actually.
sugar daddy. Anyone out there, sugar daddy, sugar
As,
mommy? I'm fine either
Azúcar de
way.
papa,
Azúcar de papa.
azúcar de papa, por favor. But yeah, but like I think I don't know. Yeah.
It's a hard life. That's actually what that's the thing as well. We initially this episode we were actually gonna just talk about like generational trauma. Well,
Yes.
not trauma, but like what it's like to live as like
Yeah,
second
I
gen.
think life and just life in general, I guess.
Mm,
And I think that's a good kind of topic as well, like working.
yeah,
Because the work life right now, sometimes it could be so complicated and so unbalanced, I think, that people actually just wish that they don't have to work. I know I
mm,
say it
mm,
like, oh, I wish I don't have to work, but in reality, I don't want to be that person that
yeah.
doesn't work.
It's so boring. Even when like I do have time off,
Mm-hmm.
and like after the second day, you're like, I need to do something.
Yes,
I gotta get up.
exactly.
And I think that comes from like our parents as well, who like pretty much work 24/7.
Hardworking parents,
Yeah, that's
actually.
that's the biggest thing. And then like so when we're not doing anything, we feel like kind of jittery
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
because like our parents worked so hard
Hard
to get
and yeah,
here.
and we're just blazing around.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think that like we would appreciate life itself like the way that we do right now if we don't actually work or
Mm,
if we've been born in a
mm.
very rich ass family.
Like without good, there's no bad. Like without bad, there's no good.
Yeah, and vice versa. So I'm kind of thankful for that. Like my job right now, it's actually like so busy, especially like there's a new staff and all this, and
Mm,
things are changing. Now that I'm actually thinking that like to move somewhere, but I just don't know if that would be a good option for me because the benefits are way too good at the
yeah.
moment to just live. And for you, so Grace has recently moved from night shift to
To
day
day shift.
shift, which is yay. She
Yay.
can have a normal day.
Because I've lived night shift hours for like what now, 10 years, over 10 years. Because I used to work in healthcare and I prefer night shift because there's less managers, there's less chefs in the
Mm-hmm.
room, as you would say. Um,
Less executives.
yeah, precisely. And also, like, I'm used to doing the night shift, and any chance, and it's better pay, if I'm gonna be honest as well. Whereas during the day, it's very noisy, it's very
Mm.
chaotic, and it's.
Is
But
it a big of a difference for the night shift and the day shift actually?
we're in like the office or
Office
in the healthcare.
in the healthcare.
Healthcare, it's a big difference. It's like
Really?
I'm pretty sure I was paid like twice more than doing the day shift, and then like even more on like a Sunday or the
Mm.
weekends or whatever. And then now I moved to the office because COVID hit hard and mental health,
Was
guys.
so difficult.
No matter how good a pay is, but if your mental health and your physical health is bad while you're at it, it's not worth it. So I had to quit. I went back to college for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, I didn't finish it. But I went into office work instead, and it's much better now. I feel like I can breathe a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like you have a sense of normality, more of normality in that case because really
Mm,
I barely even saw you when you were working in healthcare.
yeah, I think
That's
we lost touch for like 5 years or
I
so.
think that's when we
The only time, do you remember the first time we actually met? After that time, we met at Grafton Street in the city center. We like passed by each other. I remember I
I
was going
don't even
somewhere, and I was
remember.
like,
Yeah, because that's where
yeah,
I was working
yeah, and then we have to catch up, and then we ended up
in
setting
Elephant
lunch,
Castle.
setting to have lunch at Elephant Castle. Yeah.
Dinner. Because
Was
I remember that was after work.
oh then dinner.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, like that's crazy
it was
to think
really.
that like we drifted apart for so.
Mm,
I think yeah, but it's a good thing that like I think that's how you test friendship. I guess
it's also like life. Like
like it's
we're
fucking
we've
busy.
been pretty good friends since forever, but even when we're not seeing each other, and when we finally do see each other, it feels like nothing has passed.
Mm-mm. Which is what you really want in friendship, and
I love you.
I love you too. But yeah, like that's our like kind of initial introduction
Hmm.
for just to have for you to have an idea what we will be discussing in our podcast and whatnot.
Podcast
Pod because I'm Filipino. Podcast and whatnot. So if you guys have any suggestions
suggestions.
and like topics, please to let us know.
Yeah.
And hopefully this kicks off.
At some point, we'll set up an Instagram or something where you can send us
Yeah,
a
exactly.
DM or something.
So guys, please support us and subscribe and leave review and stay tuned.
See you. Bye.
Bye.